First issue which I would like to raise is Italy, an issue, and I would like to follow up to the questions asked by colleagues Balz and Langen, to which you have not yet found the time to answer. And the question is, next year Italy will have to refinance about 300 billion of its debt. Is this a reason of worry for us and also for you as central banker, and shall the interest rate at which Italy will be able to refinance be above the about 3.4%, which is the average interest rate of the bonds which come to maturity? Do you see a need for the ECB to act, to intervene, and shall the OMT program be a part of the solution? Do you expect from the side of the Italian government the readiness to commit to an ESM type of reform program? The second issue which I would like to briefly bring up is the collateral shortages, and basically since the financial crisis we have seen, of course, an increased demand in collaterals which was not necessarily met by an increased supply of high-quality assets. What thoughts do you have on and updates on the securities lending arrangements, and what is the ECB's approach to improving collateral availability in the repo market? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, on Italy's public debt sustainability, by the way, you seem to have all the answers yourself, so I wonder whether I can add anything. But by and large, the sustainability of a country's debt should be primarily gauged from its willingness and ability to pay its debt obligations. And on both counts, the Italian debt is sustainable. With regards to the ability to pay, let me note that Italy has one of the highest primary surpluses among euro area countries. The borrowing costs have normalized during recent years, and Italy's growth is gradually recovering. Now, that doesn't mean that there is, as we say, room for complacency. It has one of the highest debt-to-GDP ratios amongst the euro area countries, and therefore it's vulnerable to shocks. So it's important that the country lives up to its commitments under the Stability and Growth Pact, including running sizable primary surpluses and especially persevering in its structural reform effort. And this is, of course, it's very important to lift the potential output growth of Italy, and therefore durably improving the sustainability of its public debt. Having said that, there have been some encouraging steps, both in terms of fiscal governance and the banking sector. And so some improvements have taken place, but as I said before, there is no room for complacency here. On the second point, as far as collateral is concerned, we have a risk framework for collateral, and this risk framework is being revisited, and I think we had one revision. It's being revisited with a varying frequency, but at least once every year and a half, 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. And we had one revision of recent. And so far, everything is in good order.
Thank you.